people that have been affected by what God has done in my life. And I remember as a young man thinking to myself, I'd like to do something for God, but, I want to play basketball, but the problem was I didn't grow very tall. But it's not just with myself. I'm sure you may know I have a wife and 12 children, and they're part of the program as well. But we get to go around and do what we call a spectacular basketball show, and it's where we use basketball as a platform to reach people with a message of hope, and the hope that we reach them with is the message of Jesus Christ. But one thing I can do, I can spin a ball. And I gave that to Jesus, and for the last 20 years I've circled the globe spinning basketballs for the Lord. So it's been an honor. But I think what makes Fort Bluff Camp so special is not the scenery or not the things that you can do, but it's the people behind it. And I've known these guys for years and years, and when you meet somebody that is on the same page and who challenges you spiritually, in your own walk, those are the type of people I like to hang around. So I like to hang around people that are going somewhere with their life, and I can see that Fort Bluff Camp is going somewhere with this whole organization, this whole program.
My name's Courtney Smith-Donnelly. I'm going to be teaching biology and science this fall. I'll also be your new cross-country coach this season.
Dad, she's right out of college, never coached before, and she doesn't know what she's doing.
We've got one goal this year. That's to win the state meet.
They say you deliberately had the girls run really slow in the race. Now, why would you do that?
Because that's the only way that they're going to get faster.
Shelby, go out with me this weekend.
My dad won't let me date yet.
He doesn't have to know.
Hey, did you hear about Savannah? She started smoking weed this summer.
A lot of girls smoke. The Bible doesn't say you can't.
The other girls all have families and I don't. My parents divorced and I don't get to see my dad. I don't want to feel this way, but Anna is better than me at everything. I just did what she said. Give me a break.
Where are the other girls?
They quit.
I don't know about this one.
Neil Sims has already talked to the principal and the board.
You guys are gonna get killed next week.
I'm asking you to trust me and remember the goal.
And you gotta get going, you're gonna lose!
Make a fist like this. We're a team. Nobody on this team quits. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. Whether you eat or drink or run, okay, that's going to take the focus off self. It's going to put on the one it's supposed to be on, and that's the Lord. What do you guys say, 1031?
1031!
Educating students.
Educating students.
To become servants of Christ. Servants of Christ.
Para llegar a ser servidores de Cristo.
To make a difference in today's world.
Faire une différence dans le monde d'aujourd'hui. Einen Unterschied in der heutigen Welt zu machen.
Fazer uma diferença no mundo de hoje.
تغييب دنيا داي روزا.
Мы можем изменить сегодняшний мир.
It features the Victory Christian Center School of Charlotte, North Carolina, versus the Riverdale Baptist School of Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Before we meet the starting lineups for both teams, we'd like everyone to please stand for our opening prayer. Our Heavenly Father, we're thankful for both teams that they've reached this national championship level, and we know each player on each team wants to do her best, and so we pray for each one to be able to use the talents that you've given them. We also pray for both teams to play well as a unit, and for all of us, whether we have a role on the court, as a support staff, an official, a fan, what comes out of our mouth, the actions that we take, and the thoughts that we have, which we acknowledge are all known to you.
Welcome into a Championship Friday here as we get set for what should be an interesting Friday of basketball here from the NACA National Championship Tournament at Fort Bluff Camp, just above Dayton, Tennessee. Riverdale and Victory Christian Center for this girls Division II Championship. Victory will be in those blue uniforms going left to right. They will start Journey Coleman along with Lillian Izundu, Adora Ezekielisa, along with Race Woolman and Joyous Wilson. For Riverdale, their starters will be Serenity Williams, Caitlin Parker, Marcy Augustine, Morgan Mitchell, and Justice Page. Loose ball here on the near side. And finally, Victory will pick it up. 16-footer off the mark. Bound back up, goes off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. So it will be Riverdale basketball just underway, no score. Girls Division II Championship. Augustine out front. Victory in man-to-man defense here early. Augustine working back to the middle. Out to right side for Mitchell. Morgan hands it off to Augustine down the lane. Good pass underneath. And we got a whistle on the foul and free throws coming up here. Race Woolman with her first foul. Team first on Victory. And to the free throw line goes Justice Page, a 5'10 sophomore. First one is good. And Page has one more coming. That won't go. Rebound tipped up and collected down in the corner by Morgan Mitchell for Riverdale. It's a screen up top. Mitchell down the lane. Good pass off the right side, and going off the glass and scoring is Justice Page. And it's a 3-0 lead for Riverdale. Another front court now. Joyous Wilson for Victory, and that's taken away from behind. Mitchell with the steal out on the run. Good pass across, and the layup good. Well, an early lead here for Riverdale. Serenity Williams with the bucket. 5-0, they lead it. Trap here in the near side. We got a whistle and a turnover on Victory. I believe it was a travel. Now Morgan Mitchell will bring it up into the front court.
You can tell, John, that Riverdale has brought a lot of energy into this. They got the varsity team in the stands helping to support them. A lot of energy brought by Riverdale right now.
Well, and they have 3 girls teams here, so you're right. They have come ready to compete, and we got a whistle and a pushing foul on Justice Page. That'll be her first, team first on Riverdale. Ezekielosi trying to bring it up into the front court. Now stolen away. Justice Page hands it off to Augustine, and Riverdale will start it up. 3 ball on the wing. Good. That's a 2. It's a 2 from that left wing by Morgan Mitchell, and it should be a 7-0 lead, and timeout to Victory. 5:37 to go here in the opening quarter. It should be 7-0, and it is. It looks like it must be a full timeout, and is for Victory. 5:37 to go in the corner. We'll take a break. Come back with more from the NACA Nationals here in just a moment. Back underway, 7-0 is the lead for Riverdale, and there's another turnover as that pass goes off the hands of Asia Mitchell. Now Morgan Mitchell brings it up for Riverdale. So Crusaders work on the offensive end here. Screen out front. We got a whistle and an illegal screen as it's called on Caitlin Parker. It's her first, team second on Riverdale.
That might be the only thing that they have done wrong today so far.
It's been pretty dominant through the first 3 minutes or so, and there's I thought that was another turnover, but it's hit out of bounds by Riverdale. So Race Williams puts it in play, and another turnover as that goes off of Joyous Wilson. And Riverdale to play it in again. Mitchell into the front court, working right side. That pass stolen away. Race Williams out in the front court, make that Izundu with the ball, try to step through. Inside it goes to Race. That runner won't go. Rebound back up and in by Lillian Izundu. 7-2 the lead now for Riverdale. Mitchell into the front court, down the lane. Good pass off underneath. That shot misses. And we had a whistle and a jump ball to be possession Riverdale. So Victory man-to-man on this out-of-bounds play. And it comes out front for Page. She'll hand off to Mitchell. Morgan Mitchell waiting for everybody to get set here. Now a screen. She works right side, trying to dump it back across and threw it away. And it will be Victory basketball. And here comes for Wilson. Joyous trying to work up the floor. That pass deflected, picked up by Willem. Now they launch it ahead and stolen away. And then we got a travel on Morgan Mitchell. She got bumped by our own player. Now Wilson to put it in play. It comes out front to Mitchell. They swing it around. Wilson for three on the wing. That won't go. Rebound collected underneath. Put back up and in by Lillian Izundu. 7-4 Riverdale. Nice little run here for Victory Christian after the timeout. Mitchell hands it off to Augustine. On that near side for Parker. Swing at baseline, and we have a travel on Justice Page, and it will be Victory basketball. .326 to go in the first. 7-4 is the lead for Riverdale here very early in this Division II championship. Jumper on the wing, that won't go. Rebound collected by Izundu. Goes down the lane, and we got a whistle and a foul on the near side. And the foul is on Justice Page. That will be her second. Team third on Riverdale. So a free throw off the mark, and Izundu will have one more coming. So Izundu's second is good. 1 out of 2, 7-5 the lead for Riverdale as they'll bring it up again. Morgan Mitchell into the front court, approaching 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Norfolk comes for Augustine. Trying to get a screen out top. Little stutter step down the lane, had that blocked, and it will stay with Riverdale. Inbounds pass comes up top to Augustine. She'll handle it back out front. So Morgan Mitchell holds out front, hands it off right side. Try to work it over to Parker. Now 3-ball on the wing. That won't go for Augustine. And the rebound down low to Victory, and they'll bring it up. Well, a chance to tie, maybe even take the lead for Victory here. Back down the lane, layup, good for Race William. And we're tied at 7. Good run here for Victory after Riverdale got out to a 7-0 lead. Victory is coming right back with 7 points of their own. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Mitchell off the right side. She got tied up. We got a whistle and a foul. Foul is on Journey Coleman. That's her first. And team second. And the lineup for Riverdale. I believe that's Kayla Major Taylor. Hair kind of covering up the number in back, but that's who it is. And 16-footer off the mark for Morgan Mitchell, but she will head to the free throw line. Second foul on Journey Coleman. Team third on Victory Christian. So Mitchell's free throw here is off the mark. Morgan will have one more coming. And And second one is good. 1 on a 2 for Morgan. 8-7 is the lead for Riverdale. Down to 1:40 to go in our first quarter. Up it comes to Izundu down the lane. No, but she'll head to the free throw line. Foul down low on Vashti Johnson. That will be her first. And team fourth. So Lillian Izundu with a couple of free throws here. She makes the first. And she'll have one more coming as Adora Ezekielisa checks back into the lineup. And the second one is good. The 2 free throws for Izundu. 9-8 is the lead for Victory. 1:30 to go here in our opening quarter. Mitchell working left side. Back out on the wing for Augustine. Runs it into the lane. Missed that. And Victory will come out of there with it. Wilson on the near side. Ahead for Race Willem. And we have whistle and a foul on the near side. Called on Serenity Williams. Her first, team fifth. So Ezekiel Lisa will play it in on the inside. That off the glass and off. And the rebound down low and stepping out of bounds after the rebound is Serenity Williams. So we'll go back to Victory.
John, Victory is currently on a 9-1 run right now. Let's see if they can add to that.
On the wing, 15-footer won't go. Rebound down low to Izundu. Tried to go out on the wing. Picked up by Mitchell, and she lost it. Morgan Mitchell out on the break for Riverdale. Down the lane, missed the layup. And it will stay with the Crusaders here. 52 seconds to go in the first, and a 9-8 lead for Victory. And it comes out front to Augustine, and Riverdale will set up the offense here. Morgan Mitchell out front. Looking left side, little weave here down the lane. We got whistle and foul on Asia Mitchell. That will be her first, team fourth. Augustine on the wing. Now Morgan Mitchell up top. Little crossover down the lane, kicks it off along the baseline. 15-footer won't go. And the rebound to Victory. And off it comes to Wilson. Dumps it back off. And a whistle and a reach-in foul out front. It's a foul on Morgan Mitchell. That's her first. Team sixth on Riverdale.
Both teams seem to be struggling right now, John.
Yeah, it's been a slow first quarter, but a game of runs to this point. Out front, Ezekiel Lisa goes to the wing, and now they'll try to swing it back in the middle, and we've got another turnover and a jump ball at the end of the quarter. So it will be a 9-8 lead for Victory over Riverdale at the end of one. Take a break, come back with more of this girls Division II championship from the NACA in just a moment. 9-8 is the lead for Victory. We start the second quarter. Inside, working down low and laying it in is Lillian Azundu.
That's 11-1 run, John. Looks like they're finally settling in here.
So 11-8. This Victory has really come on strong after about the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. We have a whistle and a hold on Adora Ezekielisa. That's her first and team fifth.
And this is one of two championship games that the Riverdale program is in. It's their B team, and then they'll be in the Division I girls championship game versus, help me with this, Potter's House.
Potter's House, yes.
And that'll tip off at 6:30 p.m. I want to thank everybody for tuning in.
So off the turnover, Victory to bring it up. Middle of the floor, Wilson tried to dump it down low, and we got a whistle and a foul in the post. That will go on Justice Page. That's her third foul. Team 7. So Asia Mitchell to the line. Free throw is good. And Asia will have one more coming. And the second one to round it off, but the rebound underneath to Victory. We have foul on the floor on Riverdale's Serenity Williams. That will be her second. And back to the free throw line goes Lillian Izundu. So Izundu's free throw is good. So another one coming. 13-8 Victory. 7:15 to go in the half. And the second free throw rattles in and out. So Riverdale brings it up. Mitchell into the front court, goes baseline, and we got a double dribble and a travel both. And they call the travel, so it will be Victory basketball. And it comes for Wilson as they kick it up. Now back in the corner, 3-ball off the mark. Rebound, no, but more free throws coming up. So the foul is on Marcy Augustine, her first. And 2 shots coming up here for Race Willem. So first one's good. One more upcoming here. 14-8 is the lead for Victory. And the second one off the mark. So back up with it comes Riverdale. And almost a turnover. Off on the wing along 2. That won't go for Mitchell. We got a whistle and a foul on the inside. That will be on Lillian Izundu. That's her first. Team 6th. So Riverdale will put it in play from the baseline. So Mitchell looking to play it in. He comes out front for Augustine. Working left side, off into the corner. 3-ball there won't go. And the rebound tracked down by Victory. And that's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Victory here. 6:24 to go on the half. 14-8 is the lead for Victory over Riverdale. Underneath, that won't go. And deflected back out front and loose ball. And now Victory comes away with it. And there's a travel here on the near side. It will be Riverdale basketball. So Riverdale to play it in, down 14-8 with 6:13 to go in the half.
So, John, days like today are what we've been waiting for. Championship Friday. A lot of basketball action is shaking out to find the teams that's going to play today. We have a full-day lineup today.
On the lane, that runner wouldn't go. And the rebound to Ezekiel Issa. Pass ahead, deflected. And we've got a travel. It will be Victory basketball. A couple of back-to-back turnovers there.
So, hey, this is the first of 6 banners to be awarded today. Championship banners, the Division II Girls Championship.
And we got a jump ball off the inbounds pass. And it will be Riverdale basketball. So Mitchell walks it into the front court here. It's a screen up top. Lays it off to Augustine. Pass picked off in the middle of the floor by Azundu. So now Ezekiel Issa into the front court, down the lane. Dumps it off on the wing, picked up by Asia Mitchell. Double teamed out there, lost it. Now Riverdale out on the run. Pass ahead to Mitchell, and she wasn't looking for it. And the turnover gives it back to Victory. As into the lineup for Victory comes Journey Coleman. So Victory to play it in against a little bit of pressure here from Mitchell from Riverdale. It comes to Wilson. Off in the corner. 3-ball there is short. Rebound and put back up. That won't go. And we got a whistle and a jump ball. It will stay with Victory as into the lineup for Riverdale returns Major Taylor.
There's a lot of traffic down there in that paint, John.
Yeah, everything's kind of packed down on the inside. 3-ball way off the mark in the corner. And it is a foul on, I believe they called this on Victory's Journey Coleman. That'll be her third. And into the lineup for Victory comes Adora Ezekielisa. And one of the bonus here for Kayla Major Taylor. Free throw off the mark. Loose ball in the middle of the floor. Still loose. Mitchell lost it out of bounds as she was blasted by Joyce Wilson. So that's her first. Teammate on Victory as Morgan Mitchell heads the free throw line. So it'll be a one in the bonus here for Morgan Mitchell. 4:35 to go in the half and a 14-8 lead for Victory. Free throw is good. So Mitchell with one more here. And she misses the second and also crossed over the line too early anyway. So Morgan will check out Shawnee Frazier into the lineup for Riverdale. Wilson into the front court, and she throws it out of bounds. Morgan Mitchell will check back in, replacing Shawnee Frazier again. Just a quick substitution to make sure Morgan is all right. She's back on the floor, and that's turned over. Out on the break, down the lane, layup missed by Willem, and now Riverdale will bring it back up. Mitchell down the lane, kicks it out. Now an open three, no good.
That was a great steal, but you just have to convert that into a basket.
So Caitlin Parker misses the three. So we'll be Victory basketball, 3:48 to go in the half. It will be Riverdale basketball here.
Let's see if they can break this drought, John. They need some points.
Down low it goes, and there's another turnover. On the run, Joyce Wilson. Goes baseline to Willman. That won't go. Boy, there has been a lack of scoring in this game. A supreme lack of scoring.
These young ladies have had a long week of tournaments, right. And this is the final day, and they're just looking for that extra bit of...
Trying to get something started here. Both sides having some issues. Down the lane, and a layup missed by Mitchell. Matter of fact, Riverdale had 7 points with, I think, 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. They've only scored 2 points since then. That's a good 10 minutes of basketball that they've scored 2 points. So Victory to play it in. To the post now, good spin, whistle, and a foul down low.
I have a feeling one of these teams are going to catch fire and get something going, and that's going to get the other team going as well. I think this is going to crank up here pretty soon.
Well, Justice Page just picked up her 4th foul. There's still 3 minutes to go in the half.
That's not a good sign.
Free throw, good. Azundo will have another one coming as coming into the lineup is Vashti Johnson. And the second free throw is good. 16-9. Under 3 minutes to go now in the half.
We've seen a lot of these games win or loss at the foul line, John.
Boy, have we. A lot of games come down to that. Free throw line jumper, that won't go. And Victory comes away with it again. Good move out front by Ezekiel Lisa. She lost it though. And Morgan Mitchell back the other way for Riverdale. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. That's no good. Man, Riverdale cannot buy a bucket. Seems like there's a lid on that thing. That kicked out of bounds, and it will be Victory basketball, I believe, eventually here. As Ashani Frazier checks in. Now Victory working up against some pressure. And we got a whistle and a foul in the middle of the floor. So Caitlin Parker with her second foul. And it'll be double bonus here. So 2 free throws upcoming for Victory. So free throws here. First one is good for Race, and she'll have another one coming. 17-9 the lead for Victory. Couple of substitutions here for Riverdale. As Marcy Augustine checks in. And the free throw is good. So Race Woolman with the second free throw there. 18-9 is the lead for Victory. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the half. Morgan Mitchell out front. Kicks it over on the wing to Augustine. 3-ball. Nope, it's a long 2 in the corner. That wouldn't go. And Victory coming away with it again. And that a turnover. Picked up by Augustine. 16-footer. That won't go. And a rebound to Victory here. Riverdale has not scored a point. Well, they scored 2 points since about the halfway mark of the first quarter. There's a turnover on Victory. They had 7 points, I believe, with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and they've scored 2 since. And they've had a lot of really good open looks. It's just nothing's falling.
Yeah, I believe there's a little bit of frustration setting in, but a couple of big baskets.
That's a nice pass, and another one won't fall for Riverdale.
They're almost snake bit, John.
I'm telling you, there's a whistle and a foul down low. That'll be on Serenity Williams. That's her second foul.
So there's a little over a minute left in the half here, but you know it's a low score on both sides, so there's still a lot of time to play. So they can get this thing turned around.
Well, you've got to figure, especially on open layups, that they're not going to continue to miss them at the rate that they have been. But I don't know. Free throw good from Julius Wilson. She'll have another one coming. Second one is good. 20-9, the lead for Victory. 1:15 to go in the half. Mitchell swings it over near side to Augustine. Victory in 2-3 zone here. Near side, long 2 is good, and finally a bucket falls for Riverdale. Marcy Augustine with the bucket. It's 20-11. And there's a turnover. So, got to be careful if you're Victory here. You want to maintain some of this lead going into halftime, and you don't want to give Riverdale any sort of momentum. Mitchell out front. Over to Augustine. And that pass is picked off. Another turnover. And now turned right back over. Back the other way comes Augustine again. Down to 30 seconds to go in the half. And that pass sails out of bounds. Turnover will give it back to Victory. This has not been the cleanest first half we've seen this week, that's for sure. Shawnee Frazier back in. And then it comes to Wilson. Jumping up the far side. We got a whistle and a blocking foul on Marcy Augustine. That's her second. And to the free throw line goes Joyce Wilson. Free throw here is good. 21-11, the lead for Victory. And this free throw rattles off, no good. Rebound track down. Spinning back around is Wilson out front to Willman. Near side 3-ball, that won't go for Mitchell. Picked up underneath, laid in with 3 seconds left by Race Willem. And it's 23-11 is going to be the lead at the half for Victory. They were trailing 7-0 at one point, and now up 23-11.
See if Coach Stan King, Riverdale's coach, can say the right words at halftime, get some motivation in them, and get them refocused here.
Well, first half scoring totals, first of all for Riverdale Baptist, 2 points for Serenity Williams, 2 for Marcy Augustine, 4 for Morgan Mitchell, she's 2 of 4 from the line, and 3 for Justice Page, she's 1 of 2 from the stripe. Riverdale 0 for 3 from three-point range. For Victory Christian, 1 point for Asia Mitchell, she's 1 of 2 from the line. 12 points for Lillian Izundu. She is 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Race Woolman with 7 points, including 3 of 4 from the line, and Joyous Wilson with 3 points. She's 3 of 4 from the line. Victory Christian 0 for 5 from three-point range. Girls Division II Championship right now, 23-11 is the lead for Victory. Take a break, come back with your second half in just a little bit. You're watching the NACA National Championship Tournament.
Educating students.
Educating students.
To become servants of Christ. Servants of Christ.
Para llegar a ser servidores de Cristo.
To make a difference in today's world.
faire une différence dans le monde d'aujourd'hui. Einen Unterschied in der heutigen Welt zu machen.
Fazer uma diferença no mundo de hoje.
تغييب الدنيا داير وزا.
Мы можем изменить сегодняшний мир.
I'm one of those people that have been affected by what God has done in my life. And I remember as a young man thinking to myself, I'd like to do something for God, but, I want to play basketball, but the problem was I didn't grow very tall. But it's not just with myself. I'm sure you may know I have a wife and 12 children, and they're part of the program as well. But we get to go around and do what we call a spectacular basketball show, and it's where we use basketball as a platform to reach people with a message of hope, and the hope that we reach them with is the message of Jesus Christ. But one thing I can do, I can spin a ball. And I gave that to Jesus, and for the last 20 years I've circled the globe spinning basketballs for the Lord. So it's been an honor. But I think what makes Fort Bluff Camp so special is not the scenery or not the things that you can do, but it's the people behind it. And I've known these guys for years and years, and you know, when you meet somebody that is on the same page and who challenges you spiritually, you know, in your own walk, it's those are the type of people I like to hang around. So I like to hang around people that are going somewhere with their life, and I can see that Fort Bluff Camp is going somewhere with this whole organization, this whole program.
Start up half number 2 here. As Riverdale will bring the ball up the court. Morgan Mitchell has Riverdale working left to right in those white uniforms to start half number 2 here, trailing by 12 as that deflected. Now comes back out front. 3 ball, that won't go. Out of the hands of Serenity Williams, and back the other way comes Victory. Well, Riverdale has really struggled to put points on the board. It's been very difficult after about the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. They've only scored 4 points since then. And they've had some shots and even had some layups and just can't get anything to fall. A turnover there. And Morgan Mitchell into the front court.
And this Riverdale B team has a lot of young players on it. And their A team, of course, will be playing tonight in the championship game at 6:30. But these young ladies need to turn it around quick and get something going in their way.
Nice little crossover back out front to Parker. Tried to dump it down low, and we have...
That was a 3. She got fouled.
Whistle and a foul out front. So we'll see if maybe Morgan Mitchell can knock down some free throws here.
Yeah, she's going to have a good opportunity right here to get them going in the right direction.
2 for 4 for the line so far today.
Nice.
First one is good. As we got a couple more free throws here. Good job by Stan King from Riverdale, too. He's got the board out, drawing up plays and stuff, everything right in the middle of this 3 shots, taking advantage, kind of making it a little 20-second timeout.
And she's making the most of her opportunity, too.
And one more free throw coming up here. And like you said, maybe this will kind of kick-start it in the right direction for Riverdale. And
look at that.
All 3.
Look at that.
So it's 23-14 as Victory will get set to play it in, as they had a inadvertent buzzer there from the scorer's table that kind of interrupted things, but Victory will get set to play it in. Comes in the backcourt. Now working it up is Easy Kielisa, trying to
They
dump
turned
it
up the
out
pressure
front.
here on them.
And loose ball, and everybody on the floor. We got a jump ball, and it will be possession to Victory. 6:34 to go in the third, 23-14 is the lead for Victory, and they will inbound here from the baseline on the far side. It comes on the inside. Layup missed, put back up, no good by Izundu. And now Riverdale will bring it up. Morgan Mitchell into the front court. Trying to work right side. Now she'll swing it over to Williams. Williams again on that wing.
This does seem like a different team coming out in the second half for Riverdale.
Yeah, the energy level is a little bit higher than it was in the first half for sure.
Defensively, they amped up their press and they seem more focused.
Well, Morgan taking her time here.
Setting up their offense.
On the lane, kicks it off in the corner. 3 ball, good. Triple for Serenity Williams. Well, you get the feeling that if they can get a couple shots to fall, it's going to get interesting quickly. 23-17. And this pass goes far side for Wilson down the lane. No, but she'll head to the free throw line. As Joyous is fouled by Caitlin Parker. That will be her 4th foul.
You know, momentum's a funny thing.
Free throw here is no good. Joyous will have another one coming. Well, and we've seen that just in this game alone. There was the 7-0 run for Riverdale right at the beginning of the game, and then Victory went on their 23-4 run after that to close out the half. And now a nice little run for Riverdale to start the second half as they've gone on a 6-0 run and a chance to add to it here. So again, Morgan Mitchell taking her time as we approach 5 minutes to go in the third. Mitchell trying to get a crossover. Backs it out and starts again. Down the lane, throws it up, no. Got a little wild on that. Try to tip it up, no. And Victory will bring it back up. The far side, that knocked out of bounds. And it will stay with Victory on the sideline. And the post it goes. Working down there. That won't go by Azundu. Put back up, no, but free throws coming up here. Victory continues to work on the inside. As the foul is on Kayla Major-Taylor. That's her first, team second on Riverdale here in the second half. Free throw is good. And Azundu will have another one coming. Man, she shot a ton of free throws today. She is 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Make that 7 of 10. And we had a whistle and a reach-in foul on the rebound. Azundu will pick up her second foul, team first on Victory. Guess the clock never started, so they're going to go down to 4:29, and Riverdale will play it in. Mitchell into the front court against a 2-3 zone from Victory here. Swinging around into the corner. Now over to Mitchell near side. Still that 2-3 zone. Nice patience here from Riverdale, trying to work for a good shot. Mitchell for three, that's way off the mark. Rebound underneath for Taylor. Back to Mitchell, throws that up, no. And the rebound to Wilson. And back up comes Victory. And it comes to Wilson. Kicks it left side, and the turnover will.
I believe she stepped on the line.
Riverdale here is into the lineup. Comes Vashti Johnson along with Unique Myers for the first time today. So Morgan Mitchell into the front court again. Down to 3:25 to go in the third. Little pick and roll, three ball, good. Triple for Marcy Augustine and a timeout to Riverdale. 24-20 the lead for Victory.
They seem to be a lot more comfortable. They're not rushing it, taking their time.
Yeah, they look a little bit different in the second half. They're playing more aggressively on defense, and they're being patient on offense. So they're slowly getting themselves back into this game. It's still plenty of time. 3:19 to go in the third, and they're down just 4. Up next, we'll have the Boys Division III Championship. That should be interesting. In fact, every single game today are championship games. We have Cornerstone and Veritas in the Boys Division III Championship. And all the way through that game tonight, boy, that D1 game tonight. Well, actually, both the D1 girls and boys with Potter's House and Riverdale playing, and then the guys' game is Hamilton Heights and Mountain Mission.
It's going to be back-to-back followed up with a slam dunk contest.
I'm telling you, that's a night of basketball. That's going to be some outstanding games tonight. And like you said, that slam dunk competition is always interesting, too.
It's always nice to cap off a long week of tournaments. Players can let off steam. It's a fun atmosphere. If you've never seen the slam dunk contest, we'll be live streaming it tonight after the Division I Boys Championship. So be sure to tune in. You're going to see some amazing high school talent.
It's fun.
It is.
It's fun. The jump ball gives it back to Riverdale, and there's always some crazy stuff going on.
The fan, there's
Udoka
people out.
last year, just his sheer size, dunking a basketball is impressive. And we got a whistle and a foul out front.
You know, it really shows. It's a credit to the strength of how these goals are mounted on the ceiling. It's just a good structure because they are solid. And they've lived through year after year slam dunk contests. And
well, that last foul was on Marcy Augustine. She picked up her third, but then right away, Victory turns the ball over. Most of the games today should be very good. Championship Friday here. Down the lane, good pass. The layup missed, but we have a whistle and a foul down low. Foul on Joyce Wilson. Her second. And team second. To the free throw line goes Vasti Johnson. That rattles in and out. And the second one, good. That's a unique free throw stance. I don't think I've seen that one before. 24-21, the lead now for Victory, and it's disappearing in rapid fashion. Wellman into the front court, off to Easy Kielose, and she turned the ball over. So another travel. And things starting to unravel for Victory here. Asia Mitchell back in. 2:30 to go in the third, down to a three-point game. Mitchell, a little crossover into the lane. Good look inside, that's blocked. And finally collected by Victory, and we got a whistle and a push down low on Unique Myers. That will be her first, team fourth. So Victory playing up against full court pressure here. Up the near side, Mitchell, and she turned it over. Another travel. Boy, the turnovers are just rolling in. Down to 2 minutes to go in the third. Morgan Mitchell up front. Had it poked away, but she'll try to come down with it in the backcourt and does. Now brings it up down the lane, throws up the runner and scores. Mitchell and a timeout to Victory, 24-23.
When they had some fans here to come to watch them play.
Well, Riverdale has made a run. It's back to a 1-point game, 1:50 to go in the third. Take ourselves a timeout. Come back with more in a moment. You're watching the NACA National Championship Tournament. And it comes to Wilson out of the timeout. Willem into the front court. She almost threw it away and did. It went off of Victory last. And another turnover.
Went off her foot there. Got tangled up.
So Morgan Mitchell into the front court. And we got 5 seconds on Morgan Mitchell as she's just holding the ball out front. And it will be Victory basketball. Now the scores table calling the refs over to try to get something figured out here.
With all said, and Yeah, they're getting. Looks like they're getting the score settled out here. But with all said, Victory still holds on to a 2-point lead.
So 24-22. So there was discrepancy in the points. We got a whistle and foul on Serenity Williams. She'll pick up her third. Going to be team fifth. And again, Joyous Wilson trying to dump it down low. Tracked down by Coleman. Knocked out of bounds, and Victory will keep it. And it comes along the baseline. Joyous Wilson trying to get a step there. And we got a whistle and a foul on Marcy Augustine. That'll be her fourth. And team sixth. So a couple of substitutions here. So Victory to play it in. It comes underneath. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Victory. And it comes along the baseline. Jumper there won't go. And back the other way. Morgan Mitchell on the run. Down the lane, spins. Now back out front. We got a whistle and a timeout to Riverdale. So 1:07 to go in the third. 30-second timeout makes it 24-22. The lead for Victory. Boy, this has been such a strange game.
Victory's got to find a way. Coach McBee's over there trying to find a way to get her girls to.
Victory needs to find a way to score some points.
Yeah, they got to get that offense working.
The defense hasn't been bad, honestly. I mean, you hold Riverdale, they got 22 points at the end of the third, but you got to find some offense somewhere. Well, and Riverdale's kind of in that same boat. They found a little bit of offense at the beginning of the third quarter, but that's slowed down a little. So out front with it is Augustine. Back to Mitchell. Morgan Mitchell handing off to Williams. Nice pass underneath. That shot off the mark. Rebound loose, and Victory comes away with it. Ahead on the break, and another turnover. That pass sails out of bounds.
Put a little too much on that pass.
Under the lineup for Riverdale comes Justice Page along with Caitlin Parker. 43 seconds to go in the third. And a 2-point lead for Victory. Mitchell into the front court. Hands it off for Parker. Now Riverdale to reset it again. Down to 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Mitchell down the lane. Throws it up with the left hand and scores. Morgan Mitchell with the bucket. We're tied at 24. Down to 10 seconds to go in the third. Wilson in the front court, down the lane, throws it up on the run and gets called for a charge.
Yes, she does. Hold on. Yep.
And it is a charge. I think both refs called it that way anyway. They discussed it, and the ref on the other side was about ready to call a charge too. So Joyous Wilson picks up her third, team third.
A little bit of frustration going on right now for Victory.
Down to 2 seconds. One. Mitchell with the long three at the buzzer. That's short. And at the end of the third, it's back to a tie game at 24.
So while Victory only scored 1 point that half, really frustrating, but look at the score.
Still tied.
It's still tied.
So we'll take a break, come back with the fourth quarter of the Division II Girls Championship in just a moment. You're watching the NACA National Tournament.
Are they just rotating quarters?
All right, so back to it. 24-all is the tie. We got 7:53 to go in the game. As to the free throw line is Lillian Izundu. That one no good. And another one coming is Riverdale with a whole raft of substitutions here. Been such a strange game. I don't think I've seen one like this in a while. Neither team really wanting to take ownership of this thing. It's just been one run after another, and somebody down the stretch here is going to have to decide that they want to take that banner home with them. 25-24 is the lead for Victory.
And that's their second point of the second half for Victory.
It's been rough offensively for Victory in the third quarter. We'll see if the fourth brings something new in. Morgan Mitchell, a little stutter step. Now back down the lane. There's a turnover.
Here they go.
Wilson with the steal. Joyous lost it in the front court. Now we'll just pick it up. Double teamed in the corner. Into the post. That's a good little wraparound pass. And the layup good from Journey Coleman. That's the first field goal for Victory in the second half. 27-24, they lead it. Morgan Mitchell out front. Hands it off to Augustine. And a travel on Parker. And again, three more substitutions for Riverdale. 27-24, Victory leads with 7:04 to go.
I'd like to remind everyone, this is the championship game, so stick around. After the game, they're gonna have the championship presentation, the banner presentation, and crown the Division II 2016 Girls Champions. And it's still up for grabs right now. Anybody's game. But Victory does have a 3-point lead.
Well, whatever was going on at the scorer's table, I guess they finally got that figured out. In it comes for Victory. Wilma down the lane, or down the baseline, and she gets called for clearing out. That is the second on Race Wilma, and team fifth.
It's like mass substitutions here for Riverdale.
So again, bringing it up is Morgan Mitchell. Riverdale doing that a lot here in the beginning of the fourth quarter, just subbing 3 or 4 people at a time. Loose ball on the floor, and we've got a jump ball. Will be possession Riverdale. Boy, some of those loose balls, you better be ready to go for it. Full contact once that ball goes on the floor. Mitchell with it down the lane. Lost it, now ripped away. And Wilson launches it ahead. Layup from the left side won't go for Wilman. And back the other way comes Riverdale. Down the line, we got a whistle and a foul. That will be on the ground. So the foul is on Adora Ezekielisa. That'll be her second. team 6th. And it comes along the baseline for Page. She'll fire it, and that won't go. And now Victory to bring it up, and there's a travel as Wellman got caught in between steps. 6:19 to go, 27-24.
It's going to come down to who wants it the most, John.
Pass underneath. That shot goes off the side of the backboard. And now out front 3 ball. That's way off. And this thrown away almost out of bounds. And that should be over and back. It should be over and back because no one touched it. Did they?
I'm with you on that one, John. But
because I think they're
having a discussion right now. Yes, sir, you're right.
Yeah, it's an over and back violation because nobody touched it other than the offense. And they went scrambling for it, and there was a foul, but only after the over and back violation.
You can just feel the intensity.
It's a good job by this officiating crew, too, of meeting together, talking it over, and coming to the correct consensus.
Because this is a championship game, and
yeah, you want to make sure those kind of calls that you get them right. So when it comes to Wilson down the lane, there's a push off.
Another offensive foul.
That's a real easy call. As Joyous shoves off, that's her 4th. And now Riverdale with wholesale substitutions again.
Keeping the legs fresh.
I mean, these girls have played a lot of games in 3 days, so there is something to be said for that. Mitchell out front, on to 5:50 to go.
Still a lot of time.
Free throw line, it goes down the lane. That runner no good. And Wilson takes it away. On the run, Joyous down the lane, throws that up, no. Got her own rebound back, that wouldn't go. Gets her own rebound back again, no. Still loose, and it will stay with Victory. 5:24 to go in the game, 27-24. There's your wholesale substitutions again.
I think Coach King knows he has a little bit deeper bench, and he's trying to take full advantage of that with the substitutions, keeping those legs fresh.
So a jump ball will keep it with Victory. 5:21 to go in the game, and they lead at 27-24. In the lane, that runner won't go. Rebound back up, no. Back the other way comes Riverdale. Free throw line jumper, that's no good. A whistle and a push in the backcourt. A foul on Shawnee Frazier. That's her 1st. And the team 8th. So 1 in the bonus upcoming here for Joyous Wilson.
You know, Wilson's been a force in the paint. She's got 2 of her own rebounds on the offensive side, and then came down and picked up another board before she was fouled.
Victory Christian only has 6 field goals in the entire game. Everything else has been free throws, and there's another one. 29-24, they lead it. Up with it comes Mitchell. Morgan trying to work out front. She's going to get a 5-second call, and there it is again. So, again, Victory to play it in. Bringing it up is Victory. To right side, Wilson goes baseline. We got a whistle and another reach in. So Vashti Johnson picks up her third foul. And that'll be the team 9th. And Lillian Izundu back to the free throw line. Won the bonus here. She misses the front end. Back up with it comes Augustine. Off from Mitchell. So Morgan Mitchell trying to work down the paint, and she's fouled. Will head to the line. As Lillian Izundu will pick up the foul.
She was really driving in with authority there, and
so Morgan Mitchell to the free throw line.
you hear that contact all the way up here, John.
Yeah. Free throw off the mark. Morgan will have another one coming.
I think both teams know after a long week of competition that this is it, and they're just going to leave it all out leave everything on the court today.
And the second one's good. Mitchell makes 1 out of 2. And we got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt. So Serenity Williams picks up her 4th. Well, they got a whole bunch of people in foul trouble, does Riverdale. Serenity Williams has 4. Caitlin Parker has 4. Marcy Augustine has 4. Justice Page has 4. Free throw off the mark for Joyous.
Comes in more substitutions.
Even Vashti Johnson has 3.
There's still a lot of time left on the clock. Again, a lot can happen in 4.5 minutes.
Well, missed a pair of free throws, but the rebound back up and in by Race Woman. And it's 31-25. 6-point lead for Victory. 3 ball, this could cut it in half and does.
It sure does.
Triple for Serenity Williams, her second 3. And it's a 31-28 lead for Victory with 4:08 left. Full timeout, we'll take one as well. Back with more of the NACA Nationals in just a moment. So back up comes Victory, and immediately a turnover. And immediately 4 substitutions for Riverdale. 31-28, Victory leads, 4 minutes to go in the game.
Coach King really has a strategy here with these substitutions. He's clearly wanting to keep his girls fresh. But boy, that's been a lot of them.
Oh, Mitchell took a weird step and went to the floor on the far side, and luckily she's okay because that looked really awkward.
And I'll tell you what, for all the substitutions, you don't see Mitchell come off too much.
No, they need her out there to direct the floor, and very good ball handler, and you don't want to leave her out of the lineup too long. And we got a whistle and foul on.
That's
Vashti
4 coming
Johnson
in right now.
So now Riverdale has 4 players with 4 fouls. Free throw here is no good, and all of a sudden Victory can't buy a free throw. They've missed 4 of their last 5.
So he substitutes everybody but Mitchell that time.
Free throw here is good. 1 out of 2 for Lillian Izundu. 32-28. Victory leads it. 3:35 to go.
And John, another thing to think about is this is likely their last game of the season, and could be a part of it that he's just trying to get as much playing time as possible for his girls. Make sure they get other play, but that's a.
So a foul is on Adora Ezekielisa. That's her 3rd. And Morgan Mitchell will get 2 shots here.
What if they had to send somebody to the line? That should probably be the last.
Oh, she missed the front end. She is 6 of 10 from the free throw line this morning. Actually, it might be this afternoon by now. Free throw, good. 1 out of 2 for Morgan. I'm not sure what that call actually was.
They're definitely sorting it out right now.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Well, there was a whistle after the free throw. Well, I think there's still some discrepancy as to I'm still not real sure what happened there. And I'm not so sure the officials are completely straight as to what's going on.
So I saw a thumbs up there, so I believe they comfortable.
Apparently there was a foul called at Victory, but I have no idea who was supposed to be on or what happened. Free throw here is no good for Taylor, and she'll have another one coming.
Coach McBee of the Victories finally got an explanation.
And 1 out of 2 for Taylor makes it 32-30. Well, they're still discussing this. Somebody blew a whistle after the previous set of free throws and called a foul. I'm still not clear on who that foul was even on, although I think it was on Race Willem. And then we had another set of free throws. So in it comes. Victory will bring it up into the front court. That's now Wilson will play it off on the wing. That ball is off the mark. Rebound underneath to Izundu. Puts it inside. And Trudy Coleman with the bucket, making it 34-29. Morgan Mitchell down the lane, throws up a runner, no, but she will head to the free throw line. So Joyce Wilson will pick up her 5th foul. So Joyce is done, and Morgan Mitchell will head to the free throw line. Well, this thing is starting to spin out of control, I do believe. Well, I'm just going to sit here and let this play out for a minute because I'm not really sure what's going on. They're still talking about the score situation, I think. Now they're going to put the score back to 34-30. So it's 34-30. Morgan Mitchell going to the free throw line. And that one off the mark. Mitchell will have another one coming. 2:51 left. It's 34-30. And the second free throw, good. So 34-31, and we've got a timeout to Victory. And a full timeout to Victory. 2:51 to go, 34-31. They lead it. Back with more in just a moment from the NACA. So 34-31, down to 2:45 left. Victory into the front court here. Easy Kielisa gives it up to Willem. Double team there, off in the corner for Coleman. Double team there, and she stepped out of bounds, so it will be Riverdale basketball. Well, maybe everything's settled down now. They got it all figured out. We can go the last 2:30 and go straight through it here. Morgan Mitchell into the front court. Mitchell gets a screen out front, tried to split a double team and lost it. And then we get a travel, and it will be Riverdale basketball. And it comes back out front. And they're working with it there is Williams. And the post, little turnaround shot, that won't go. Rebound tipped down low and taken away by Wilson, she'll work it up into the front court. And apparently that last foul was not on Joyous Wilson, or else she would have been out of the game, so it must have been called on someone else.
And that could have been part of the confusion, John.
That could be. It's knocked out of bounds, and now Victory will play it in. Yeah, that very well could be it. It definitely added to it, that's for sure.
They're definitely going to need Wilson in this final 2 minutes.
So Victory going to a four-corner offense here. Down to 1:30 to go. Ball knocked away.
Tried to save it.
And it will be Riverdale basketball.
Here comes a clean slate of Riverdale players.
So in it comes Morgan Mitchell into the front court. Mitchell trying to work right side. Now goes far side. Lost her footing and then kicked it out of bounds. So it will be Victory basketball.
So they left the door open once again for Victory. Now a three-point game within striking distance. With a championship on the line. Here we go.
So in it comes to Joyous, 1:05 to go. Almost lost it, dribbles through some pressure. Now dribbles around the corner. Almost spun herself out of control and then throws it away. Morgan Mitchell with the steal. Down the lane, missed the runner, and it will be Riverdale basketball. .48 seconds left. 34-31, and we've got a timeout to Riverdale. Full timeout. 3-point lead for Victory. 48 seconds left. Take a break. We're back with more here in just a moment. Riverdale to inbound here. And it comes. That shot blocked by Wilson, and she'll bring it away. We got timeout to Victory. And a 30-second timeout to Victory. So 44 seconds left. It's still just a 3-point game, and I don't know, maybe did that get changed to a full timeout? I thought it was only a 30.
Coach McBee is really bringing her girls in, pulling them together. She's telling them to focus. She's saying, look, we're in the final minute. The championship's on the line. Stay focused.
An odd game, and a lot of strange stuff is going on, but it's still just a 3-point game with 44 seconds left. And it comes off now to Willem into the front court. He'll spin back out. Down to 33 seconds left. Willem almost lost it and then does, and it will be Riverdale basketball. Well, 31 seconds left. We'll see what Riverdale's got. They really need to score in this possession right here.
It all comes down to this.
Morgan Mitchell out front. Down to 20 seconds left. Mitchell trying to get a step into the lane. Throws it up. No. And the rebound and a tie-up, and it will be
jump ball
Riverdale
coming
basketball.
back to Riverdale.
Well, you still don't need a 3 necessarily if you're Riverdale, if you can get a quick 2 here. But it's got to be quick.
It's got to be real quick. There's only 12 seconds left.
And
shoot.
We've got a whistle and a foul.
It's like an offensive foul on Riverdale.
Again, I'm not exactly sure who that foul is on. I think it might have been on Justice Page. I don't particularly know. And it's not free throws because it's an offensive foul. It's a player control foul. And it comes to Joyous Wilson. We got a whistle and a foul with 9 seconds left. As Ashani Frazier picks up her second. And free throws here for Joyous Wilson. Pretty much all she needs to do is make one of these. If she makes one, it'll make it a 2-possession game with 9 seconds left, and that's going to be really difficult. And she does. Joyous makes the first. And there'll be another one coming.
So be sure to stay tuned for the post-game crowning of the 2016 Division II Girls National Champions here at NACA. They'll have the championship presentation.
Second
and ceremony coming up next.
Misses. The runner for Morgan Mitchell won't go, and that's going to do it as Morgan Mitchell will pick up her second foul. And free throws coming up here for Race Willem. 0.8 seconds left. 35-31 is the lead for Victory. Free throw here is in and out, no good. And Race will have one more coming. That rattles in and out, and that'll do it. 35-31 is the final as Victory Christian wins the girls' Division II championship. And congratulations to Victory Christian Center out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Your final scoring totals, first of all, for Riverdale. 1 point for Kayla Major-Taylor. She has 1 of 3 from the line. Serenity Williams with 8 points, including 2 threes. Marcy Augustine with 5 points, including 1 3. 3 points for Justice Page. She was 1 of 2 from the line. Vashti Johnson with 1 point. She was 1 of 2 from the line. 14 points for Morgan Mitchell. She was 8 of 13 from the free throw line. Riverdale was 3 of 10 from three-point range. For Victory Christian, Journey Coleman with 4 points. Asia Mitchell had 1. She was 1 of 2 from the line. 9 points for Race Willem. She was 3 of 6 from the free throw line. 6 points for Joyous Wilson. She was 6 of 12 from the free throw line. 15 points for Lillian Izundu. She was 9 of 15 from the free throw line. Victory Christian 0 for 5 from three-point range. And Victory wins it 35-31 over Riverdale to take the Division II championship here at NACA. And in just a moment here, we'll have the Division II championship ceremony. Also, they'll give out all the awards for all the teams in girls Division II. So just hang on just a minute. We'll bring that to you as soon as they get everything organized down there in the middle of the court.
Let's meet our all-tournament players. Girls, as I call your name out, if you come out onto the court to receive your plaque and then stay here for a team picture. From Grace Christian, Sarah Kelly. From Victory, Lillian Tizundo. From Riverdale Baptist, Caitlin Parker. From Potter's House B, Isis Whaley. From Providence, Katie Schoondike. From Grace Christian, Tori Boite. From Riverdale Baptist, Morgan Mitchell. From Victory Christian, Joyous Wilson. From Providence, Lane Whitman. From Victory, Grace Wellman. Voted the most valuable defensive player for the event, give an ice hand to Riverdale Baptist, Morgan Mitchell. And voted the most valuable offensive player from Victory Christian Center School, we have Lillian Tizundo. All right, ladies, turn around for the live streaming back home. All right, big hand for our Division II All-Tournament team. All right, winning team sportsmanship for the event. Would you give a nice hand to Grace Christian School in Sanford, North Carolina? Team sportsmanship. What was the result of the consolation game downtown? We haven't gotten that back yet. Providence. Third place, Providence Christian from Tennessee. Our national runner-up for Girls Division II is Riverdale Baptist from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. And the NACA Division II champions, Victory Christian Center School from Charlotte, North Carolina.